오.
Can I help you? Holy shit. John, is that you? What are you doing here? My wife's checked in. I don't want a repeat of last year.
동료인가 보다.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know.
뭐야? 뭔가 아내를 뭐 처리해야 되는 그런 거라도 임무라도 받았나? 마운틴 노트 시티에서 새로운 샘 지명 의뢰를. 마운틴 노트 시티 여기잖아.
Sam, the west side of that region is covered by a massive tar belt. Beyond it is Edgenot City, the last bastion of civilization you'll find that far out.
얼마 안 남았네 이제 그럼.
It's your final destination. Once you use the Cupid to connect it, the chiral network will span the entire continent. The rebirth of America is so close. And remember, that's where Amelie is being held captive. We need you to bring her home safely. But before you cross the tar belt, there's one more knot we need you to tie. Hartman will help you get it done.
아, 하트맨을 드디어 만나나?
Sam, I'd like for you to bring me a few things. First, the dog tags you took from that soldier. Tuck them away in a pocket so you don't misplace them. Second, Mama's corpse. Her body shows no signs of necrosis.
그래?
I, for one, would like very much to know the reason why. Closer study may yield information that could prove instrumental in helping us to overcome
아이,
the
또
events.
그럼 짊어지고 가야 되잖아.
Suffice it to say, 1 minute remaining. I don't have much time. See to your preparations. I'll be waiting.
얘 지금 저 심장 AED 저 심장 충격기죠? 저거 메고 있는 거 보니까는 약간 건강이 좀 좋지 않은가 본데? 여기 좋아요 안 박혔나? 이거 좋아요를 안 박을 수가 없는데? 이걸 좋아요를 안 한다고? 완전 이거 히트인데? 여기서 저기 올라가는 게 아주 쉬워졌는데? 개편하잖아 이거. 여기에 좋아요가 왜 없는 거야? 내려가지고 저쪽인데? 우악! 우측으로. 못 올라가나 여기? 오오오오오! 아, 얘 없을 때는 안 울어서 좋았는데. 아, 귀찮아. 괜찮아 진정해. 그래. 아이씨 뭐야? 진정이 안 됐어? 아이, 귀찮게 한다. 그만 울어. 됐어 그래. 올라가. 우와 잠깐. 여기 가도 되나? 가. 오우 쉣! 아 씨. 또 울어? 그만. 괜찮아. 와. 됐어. 아우 씨. 그만 울자. 와! 선생님! 아우 씨. 괜찮아. 그만 울어. 아 진짜 귀찮네 얘. 얘 안 데리고 다니고 싶네 갑자기. 아 데드맨한테 있을 때가 좋았는데. 아우 귀찮아. 아 애 키우기가 여러분 이렇게 쉽지가 않습니다. 아 플로팅 캐리어 올리고 가자. 잠깐. 어? 뭐야? 아니 플로팅 캐리어 올릴 수 있었어? CC를? 역시 몰랐네? 겁나 편하네 이러면. 됐어 됐어 가자. 아 CC 사람은 안 되는데 CC는 올릴 수 있구나. 로크너.
All right, Sam. Take care of her. And don't worry, she won't go necro. Milligan special.
왜 그런 걸까?
Funny if these haw of ours ended up being the key to saving us all.
왜 맘하는 네크로가가 안 되는 거지? 자, 가봅시다, 마마. 오케이, 그래도 올라갈 수 있네. 아, 여기 있잖아, 짚라인. 저거랑 안다? 저게? 쉣. 어디야? 안 보이네. 아, 이게 내가 짚라인을 어쨌든 한번 찍어야지만. 쟤다. 끊어버려야지 이거. 잘라. 나이스. 처단. 아 뭐야 저기 내려오는 길이 있었네. 오 뭐야 여기 인테리어 존나 좋은데? 무슨 펜션 같다.
Delivery complete. Displaying performance evaluation.
오케이. 보온 패드. 하트 모양 호수가 있네? 그래서 하트맨인가?
Please proceed into the facility with the cadaver. Good work.
들여보내주네. 와 이거 뭐냐? 이런 걸 해고를 전시해놨어. 소생? 씨 뭐야? 뭐야 시간 가는데요? 아 하트맨의 소생이구나. 오 바닥이 무슨 소파야.
Harmon.
오.
Well, you certainly caught me with my pants down. Glad you could make it, Sam. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to alarm you, but I am what I am. Ah, please lay her down there. Still no sign of them.
오, 뭐 하는 거야?
Stops beating.
It stops every 21 minutes. I spend 3 minutes on the beach
어.
and then return. 60 deaths and 60 resurrections per day. 60 opportunities to search the beach for my departed family. This is how I live. This is my life. So, while you've traveled to and from the sea an impressive number of times, my beach count is a little higher. 218,549.
의도해서 그렇게 하는 건 아니겠지?
I see myself in that crater. My wife and my child. It's like looking at the shape of my heart. The doctors called it myocardial cordiformia. Mine is an especially unusual case. I have pictures. Care to see Hartmann's heart-shaped heart? No, you really should. It doesn't run in the family. You know, I never came
저기
to terms
심장이야, 이
with
심장.
their loss. In the days that
진짜
followed,
하트
I became
비스무리하긴 하네.
obsessed with an idea that the beach is real and they are on it. I would induce cardiac arrest, 3 minutes at a time, and search for them, day after day after day.
아, 심정지를 자기가 일으키는 거야?
So you could say goodbye.
Quite the opposite. It is said that everyone's beach is different. So what if everyone's afterlife is different too? I find the thought terrifying, spending eternity alone, which is why I decided to find my
아,
and make sure to
사후세계를 위한 투자네.
You mean die with them?
If death would see us reunited, then yes. But the repeated cardiac arrests took their toll on my heart. The muscle gradually deformed. And after a while, they started calling me the beach scientist. Hartmann. I'm glad we could have this conversation. Oh. A body that doesn't necrotize. No sign of decomposition. It's as if she were still alive. The perfect mummy.
헐,
An impeccable corpse.
이게 시체야? 하나도 안 상했는데?
What's wrong?
Where's the other thing we were supposed to bring?
아, 얘 눈 안 보이나?
Found it. Behold.
Wait, dead man.
It appears to be an umbilical cord. Human by the looks of it, I think. But this was no ordinary conduit between fetus and placenta. It looks more like a BT's tether.
눈이 안 보이는 것 같지
And this
않은데?
was Mama's? Yes. A body that doesn't necrotize and an umbilical cord connected to the beach. These are remarkable discoveries, Sam. Enough to set my sore heart racing.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
I apologize if our conversation gets cut short. I must go back to the beach and look for my wife and child. One person, one beach. That's the rule. But I'm the exception. My beach is connected to others, as if it were the beneficiary of a coronary bypass. Maybe this twisted heart of mine made it possible. All I know is that I will find them. even if my every visit raises new questions. I'll have my answers one day. One day.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
The battlefields. The endless wars you found yourself trapped in. Why do World War era soldiers wander the beach a century after they fell? Normally the souls of the dead move on. The beach is just a corridor, a place through which they pass on the way to the other side. But if regret, resentment, a fervent desire to remain, if these feelings are powerful enough, they may give rise to an altogether different beach, a collective purgatory for an army of the damned. Clifford Unger. His misery and hatred, combined with your BB acting as some sort of catalyst, have brought these battlefields to our world.
2 minutes to cardiac arrest. Please proceed to a safe location.
It's just a theory.
You think Higgs is pulling the strings? Pulling all their strings?
Ensure you are in a stable position.
I don't know. But evidence does suggest that Higgs brought them here.
아, 증거가 있어?
1 minute remaining. Please hold on to something secure.
Oh, before I forget, I have a favor to ask.
Activating lab security measures.
못 나가는 거 아니야?
Relax until I come back. Time stops on the beach, but not in the scene. Rest assured, it'll only feel like 3 minutes to you.
아, 3분? 아,
We'll continue this shortly.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
아, 저걸 꼭 해줘야 되나? 아, 여기 구경하라는 소리겠지? 이 아저씨도 취미가 뭔가 확고하네. 뭐 여기 어? 잘 꾸며놨는데? 공룡뼈는 왜 여기? 고래의 골격 표본. 저건 또 뭐고? 이건 뭐야 이거? 진짜 얼려진 거야? 이거 진짜 얼려진 거면 여기 안 있겠지? 다 녹았을 텐데. 여우. 뭐야 이건? 어린 딸이 그린 아빠 모습. 여우 아니야 이거? 여우 가죽. BT 사파. 이건 뭐야? BT 환영. 아, 그 고래 BT구만. 데스스트랜딩 직후. 크립토바이오트. 크립토바이오트 좀 징그러. 보이드 아웃 크레이터에서 회수한 미지의 광석. 전축. 딸인가 보다. 하트맨의 딸. 가족 사진. BT 모델 아티스트의 상상도. 다 봤나?
Administering shock. Stand clear.
No luck. Visit 218,550. Oh, sorry. Where were we? I may be used to the 21-minute cycle, but for a first-time face-to-face meeting, there's just too much to cover in one go-around.
Can't be easy living like this.
Yes. And no. Now that I'm acclimated to it, it isn't especially onerous. Defecation, ablution,
엄청
nutrition.
불편할 것 같은데?
Most of life's basic functions fit rather easily into a 21-minute time slot. Sleep is the tricky one. And intercourse, I suppose. Verbal or physical. Not that someone in my position has to worry much about either. Do you read, Sam? Listen to music.
뭐
Watch
이거 하고
films?
있으라고?
You know, I keep busy. I have a collection of music, television shows, some very interesting short films, and stories. Everything consumable within a 21-minute window.
엥?
All from before the Death-Stranding, of course. But honestly, the 21 minutes I spend here, all downtime.
단편 영화라 그런 건가?
Time spent waiting to go back to the search. My body may be present, but my soul is on the beach. I'm already dead.
I know that feeling. Lost my family in an accident.
Well, I never expected you to open up to me.
뭐야, 카메라에다 좋아요를 주네?
I've read about your circumstances. I lost my family in an accident too. I was in the ICU having heart surgery, out of town, in the city. When it was clear that I was going to pull through, my wife took my daughter back to the house to collect some things for me. And then they were caught in the void. The city and the hospital were spared the worst. But the shockwave knocked out the power and my life support. I woke up on the beach.
오, 다 보이드아웃으로 죽은 사람들인가?
The people who died in the two void outs were there. What happened? What's going on?
어? 뭐지 저 아줌만?
I saw my wife and my daughter in the procession. Hey! It's me! Where are you going? Wait!
살리고 있나 보다.
Don't leave without me! No! Don't go! Please, don't go! The ICU's backup generator kicked in, and I was brought back to life by the defibrillator. Exactly 21 minutes after my heart had stopped. And that was the last time I saw my family. It's my damned heart's fault that we were torn apart. But it's also the reason I'll see them again someday. It defines me. I am Hartman. Ever since, I've walked the beaches of others. I follow my family's footsteps for a while, and when I get tired, I return here to continue my research. It's funny though. Even when my heart stops, the pain lingers. You have any family photographs, Sam? Pity.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
있잖아 사진.
You mind telling me what I'm doing here before you go back to the beach?
Oh, of course. There's a Prepperone station in this area. Our scientists stationed there are researching material from before the Death-Stranding.
What kind of material?
The Earth has a long memory. It's trying to tell a story, one that goes back to the very beginning, one that not even the Death-Stranding could erase. The scientists are all colleagues of mine from the earlier expedition. I'd like you to bring them onto the chiral network. Amelie proposed we establish our research posts along this belt. Despite a worldwide search, this is the only area known to contain fossils from the late Cretaceous period, when the dinosaurs died out. The assumption being that the last ones lived here, and here alone. You see, hiding in the Earth then are memories of a major mass extinction. Clues that could tell us how to survive our predicament. Certainly, that was Amelie's hope as part of the advanced team when she assigned our backup team here. The past informs the present and aids us in building the future. She was careful to impress that upon us before she went west.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
Shut up. I'm putting you on mute.
엥?
Sometime later, we began to observe unusual activity in the tar belts outside Edgenot City. Vast quantities of tar began surfacing, spreading, consuming many of my colleagues, as well as a chiral way station. The whole incident defied explanation.
You think Higgs is to blame?
I don't know, but we needed that way station. It was essential to expanding the chiral network westward. That's why I'm asking you for your help in building a new one. It won't be much given the handful of equipment we've managed to scrape together. Nothing like the knot cities, that's for sure. But a knot is still a knot.
시간 지날 것 같은데?
Sam, I want you to use the Cupid to put the scientists on the network, then go to Amelie. Afterwards, we can get back to the important job of researching the deaths.
아이고. 아, 이래서 바닥을 소파로 깔아놓은 거구나. 쓰러질 때를 대비해서.
Don't worry about him, Sam. The air mat floor absorbs the impact. I'll unlock the door for you.
아, 해주네 이거. 아이씨, 뭐해? 아이씨, 좋아요 20개 깎였잖아. 아, 다시 채워주네.
Sam, you heard him. You can grab the order at a delivery terminal.
자, 가보자고.
Our ultimate objective in this region is to build a replacement for a way station.
대체 시설 건설?
The first step is to put a shelter with our scientists on the chiral network.
아, 일단 쉘터를
We
연결.
don't know the first thing about Amelie's status or what Higgs is up to. That's a concern for us as much as you. But we won't know more until we get to Edgenot City. And that means connecting this region first. You should start with the geologist and the paleontologist. The latter's holding something for the evo-devil biologist, so I recommend you save her for last. That way, you can finish a delivery and link up the final site in one go. Once all three are on the grid, come back here. Then we can get to work on the replacement for that lost way station.
취급주의 충격 금지?
A geologist of ours has been studying fossils as part of his research into prehistoric extinction events. He's been out there conducting excavations for a while now.
카이랄 오염
Has begun
부작용.
to suffer the effects of chiral contamination. No doubt the result of excessive
헐.
exposure to chiralium during the
그럼 어떡해?
dig. Until the site is properly decontaminated, his work can't proceed. Nor will his health improve. So we need you to bring him some
카이랄리움
chiralium scrubbing
세척제.
agents.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
하트맨 일어났나 보다.
The stratum the team was investigating dates from the end of the Cretaceous period, the time of the infamous mass extinction, which brought the reign of the dinosaurs to a close, leaving small mammals to inherit the Earth. It's the most recent of the Big Five, and one of the largest mass extinctions the world has ever seen. In any event, our team found something truly remarkable. Can you guess what it was? A fossil beach.
해변 화석?
If that is indeed what it is, then he has made a tremendous discovery. Therefore, Sam, it is essential that you deliver those chiralium scrubbing agents
그래?
as soon as possible.
오케이.
One more thing, Sam. For this run, you'll be transporting an
아, 지난번에 옮긴 그거지.
Bridges paleontologist working on a dig says he needs it.
졸라 예민한 거.
Apparently, the fossils he wants to study are buried deep beneath tar, and the only way he can get to them is by blowing it wide open. Now, hopefully, I don't need to tell you to be extra careful when handling high-yield explosives. But in case I do, make sure you keep that container in one piece, no matter what.
으씨. 오, 빨간 애다. 밑에 줄 잘라버려. 대출 자꾸 움직여. 씨. 저 위에 있네 또 이제. 뭐 여기도 있어? 아니 이거 어떻게 자르냐 이러면? 알았어 잠깐만. 얘 자꾸 움직여서 못 자르겠어. 이거 뭐 하늘로 연결된 거야? 뭐야 이건? 아 미친 뭐야 얘. 이거 갖고 있어서 못 자르는 건가? 아씨 안되겠다 이거. 야 먹어봐 이거. 오케이 지금인가? 튀었나? 튀었네. 아 진짜 빨간 건 못 자르나? 잘라. 오씨. 얘가 있었네? 깜짝 놀랐다. 깜. 작아. 잠깐만. 이거 못 자르나? 그냥 튀어야겠다. 그냥 튀어. 가야돼. 오씨. 오, 얘 중독되겠는데? 아니 중독 되겠다 얘. 비비야 좀만 참아봐. 도망갈게 지금. 중독은 안 빠졌는데 중독되기 일부 직전이네. 쉣. 뭔데. 아 벗어났다. 오케이. 와 중독 돼버렸네. 빨리 가자. 와 맞게 가고 있는 거야 이거? 오케이 다 왔어. 비비야 견뎌. 다 왔다. 뭐래 조용히 해. 와 이씨 난리다 여기. 들어왔어. 여기다. 와 진짜 하나도 안 보여. 오메. 와 여기 진짜 살벌하다. 멀쩡한가 이거 화물은?
Sam Bridges. Oh, thank God for that. I was worried you might not get here in time. But then I've done nothing but worry of late. I've been haunted by those visions you doom sufferers see. That end of days stuff. I put the nightmares down to fatigue. Possibility of chiral contamination never even
아 카이랄 오염돼서 악몽을 꾸는 거야?
caught it before the suicidal stage.
아
It's not an option. My research is nowhere near complete.
오염이 많이 되면 자살하기도 하나 보네.
It's my life's work. I started to wonder if I'd ever see these meds. I guess you really are good at what you do, huh? Thank you.
S 좋아. 네트워크 연결하자.
Oh, yes. Right then. If you'd do the honors.
좋아. 지질학자. 앵커 레벨 2가 있네? 밧줄이 좀 더 길어지나?
And just like that, I'm part of the UCA. With access to a treasure trove of historical research materials. Studying this fossil beach should be a good deal easier now. Assuming I can prove once for all that that's what it is. Honestly, though, I'm just excited I can finally share these findings with everyone. Can you believe I found chiral deposits in strata dating back 65 and a half
6,550만 년 전.
years? Evidence of an ancient Death-Stranding.
Chiral matter has existed on Earth since long before the dawn of man. This stratum is proof of that. Look at this, Sam. Do you see that black fissure there? We believe this is the source of the Chiralian readings.
아,
In
저
the distant
금색이.
past, earthquakes cause frictional melting along fault lines, producing layers of what is known as pseudotaculite. We call these layers fossil earthquakes. Extending the principle, our fissure here is what one might term a fossil beach. The presence of corellium in this of all strata cannot be a mere coincidence. It strongly suggests that beaches must have appeared during the Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction event. And not just then. The chiral network has recovered data suggesting that similar fossil beaches were discovered in strata corresponding to other extinction events too. That would seem to indicate the Big Five and all other major extinctions were accompanied by the appearance of beaches. In expanding the chiral network, you've helped us glimpse a pattern in these scattered points of data. You've furthered our individual research projects and ensured that
그래.
it is only
알아,
a
나도.
matter of time before we recover all
내가
the
대단한 거 나도
and
알아.
solve every mystery that remains. But this is only the beginning. See this through, Sam, and there's no telling what we might learn.
스캔 한번 돌리고. 이거 타면 돼, 이거 타면 돼. 쌤! 힘내! 오케이. 아니 연결된 짚라인이 왜 없어? 아니 저거 있잖아. 어? 어디 갔냐? 여기 있잖아 이거. 아니 이거 연결이 왜 안 돼 이거? 미치겠네. 아씨. 오케이 이리로 가면 되겠다. 아 너무 좋네 여기 길이. 계단형 좋아. 좋아 좋아. 오케이 다 왔어. 오 뭐야. 아이씨. 진짜 세이브 잘해놨네. 아 진짜. 배터리 위험. 오케이 다 왔다. 와 힘들어.
Much appreciated, friend.
아 개고생했다.
I swear, this place is bad enough without having to worry about getting asphyxiated.
이런 데서 어떻게 연구를 하는 거야? 진짜 존경, 리스펙한다 진짜로.
Not that I need to tell you. You did it after all. Though I can't for the life of me imagine how. You can set up the chiral network while I work.
오케이 네트워크. 돌아갈 땐 짚라인 타고 갈 거야. 산소 마스크? 레벨 2. 블러드 그리네드 레벨 2.
Anyway, as it turns out, Sam Bridges, I have a favor to ask.
뭐야?
A local porter was on his way here with something very valuable. Dropped it en route. It's a 200-million-year-old ammonite.
아, 그런 거 니들이 챙겨.
Almost as if it were still alive. He apparently stumbled across it in a boulder field, which had previously been hidden beneath a glacier.
겁나 귀찮은데.
That's not the half of it. The man claims
탯줄?
this ammonite has an umbilical cord. An umbilical
그래?
cord. Color me skeptical, but
별로 안 궁금한데 나는.
and I wasn't about to leave such delicate work to an amateur. So I asked him to carve out the whole surrounding chunk of rock and bring it here to me. Naturally, I wanted to compare it with contemporary specimens in the vicinity, which is why I had him excavate a number of those in addition to the one he told me about. But what does a dumb fuck go and do? He loses the whole shipment. Didn't even have the good sense to mark which container had the ammonite with the umbilical cord. The cargo was supposedly lost in the area to the southwest.
야 이런 지형에 이런 날씨에 유독 가스가 자욱하기까지 한 곳에서 내가 찾아오라고? 아우 씨.
But you could track it down to protect you against the fumes. I'll provide.
그래 산소 마스크 줘봐. 아.
Just to be safe. You can pick it up when you accept the order. That fossil could represent an epochal discovery. While there are examples of viviparous fish, an ammonite with an umbilical cord is unheard of. And if it is indeed 200 million years old, it would also correspond with the end Triassic extinction, another one of the big five. Could the umbilical cord be connected to the beach? We must recover that cargo at all costs. It could provide a vital clue to the mechanisms underpinning the Death Stranding.
알았다고.
We're so close. So very, very close to grasping the true nature of the phenomenon. Hurry, Sam. We cannot risk that ammonite being lost.
아 이것들 진짜. 작용 오호. 좋아. 아니 마스크 개간지인데? 사다리는 많이 챙겼는데? 앵커도 많고? 너나 그냥 다. 자. 오케이. 여기까지 한 번에 내려갈 수 있을 것 같은데? 보자. 여기 빠지면 안 되나 혹시? 상관없겠지? 다 챙겼나? 오케이 가자. 올라가.
You found it. Let me see. I have to see it. Oh my. It really is immaculately preserved. Uncannily even.
좋아.
Thanks for bringing in that lost shipment, Sam. And yes, it did indeed include an ammonite with a bona fide umbilical cord attached.
탈출이 어디 있는데?
Sent some images and a preliminary
저 밑에 있는 거 말하는 건가?
via the network. Interestingly, it seems the surrounding strata contain traces of tar, which lines up with one of his theories. Anyway, I know you only just brought this ammonite here, but I'd like you to deliver it to a colleague of mine.
What?
An Evo-Devo biologist. Lately, she's taken an interest in the tar, and I think she'd be eager to examine this particular specimen. It's quite remarkable, and that's to your credit.
그래.
To clarify,
그래도 얘네는 칭찬을 잘해. 기분이 좋아.
Accordingly, I would ask that you also recover the tar collectors deployed near her shelter and deliver them along with the ammonite. It would be too dangerous for her to attempt to retrieve them herself.
아니 지 연구인데 내가 그걸
By aiding her research, we may yet inch closer to unraveling.
아니 자기 연구는 자기가 알아서 해야지.
We've already made so much progress with the data recovered by the network. With your continued help, I know we can accomplish even more.
황당하네 그냥. 진화 발생 생물학자. 일단 절로 가야 된다는 거잖아. 저거를 회수를 해가지고. 여긴데 오래된 화산 관측소. BT 왔네. 그냥 한바탕 해버려? 이것들? 워 어디야? 저기 있구만. 탯줄 자르기 어떻게 해? 가까이 가야 할 수 있는 건가 이거? 오케이. 아 그냥 가까이 가야 되는구나. 탯줄이 일어나는 곳을 가는 게 아니라 가까이 가야 돼. 우리 보내주자. 보내줘. 잘 가시고. 잘라. 컷. 어디야? 여기구만. 아니 여기. 헉? 겁나 큰데? 얘도 자를 수 있나? 얘도 자를 수 있는 거 맞아? 너무 큰데 얘는? 안 될 것 같은데? 오줌 맛 좀 봐라. 못 자를 것 같다 얘는. 내려갈 필요도 없네 근데 여기는. 쉣 뭐야. 아 걸렸다 씨. 여기 있네. 뛰어 야이씨 비켜. 아우 좀 꺼져. 꺼져 제발. 어우 나가 일단. 야 비켜. 아우 좀 겁나 왔네 이것들. 오 잡혔다. 잡혔어 미친. 어디까지 가 이거? 와 고양이. 먹어. 아 뭐야 둘이야? 하나 더 먹어. 하나. 큰일났다. 야야야야. 아니 잠깐만요 선생님. 먹어. 뛰어 올라가. 일단 올라가야 돼. 오케이. 어디야? 어디야 이씨. 마사지. 그린에이드는 충분히 있어. 괜찮아. 싸울만하다. 들어오든가. 이쪽에서 해야겠는데? 이거 좀 도와줘라. 여기 있다. 먹어. 마사지. 피가 왜 이렇게 안 다냐 쟤? 가란다 가란다. 뛰어 뛰어 뛰어. 오케이. 올라가 올라가. 우와 깜짝아. 가다라이. 똥구멍. 마사지 마사지. 한 번 더. 오 깜짝아 씨. 뭐야 이거. 먹어. 나이스. 먹어. 오. 뭐야 올텔린 스켈레톤? 이런 거 필요 없어. 무기를 주세요 선생님. 선생님 무기야 무기. 야 먹어. 오씨 깜짝아. 뛰어오고 그래. 오케이 혈액팩. 오케이 혈액팩. 블러드 그레이드. 그렇지. 블러드 그레이드. 좋아. 올라가 일단. 올라가. 이거나 쳐먹어. 총알. 어디야? 일로와. 일로와. 아 총알이 몇 개 없는데 이제? 내 피로 써야 돼. 오 피해. 뭐야? 탄약이 없어? 피도 다 썼네? 피탄도? 언제 다 썼냐 이거? 먹어. 둘 같이 맞았다. 얘부터 잘라야겠다. 한 놈부터 잘라야 돼. 오케이. 어디야? 여기로 와. 아, 쟤 아닌데? 피 많은 애? 얘가 피 많은 애고? 어딨어? 너 피 없지? 오 혈액팩 감사. 어디갔냐? 어설트 라이플. 그렇지. 먹어. 나이스. 하나 컷. 총. 일단은 그리네이드로 찜질. 라이플. 마무리하자. 그레네이드 레벨 2짜리가 어디였냐? 아 이게 레벨 2구나. 오케이 이걸로 끝내 그냥. 한 발 남았다. 일로와. 오우씨 먹어. 못 맞았다. 미친. 어딨어 이거. 저기 있다. 아 이거 왜 던져 얘. 아 뭐해? 아니 씨 조용히 해 비티야. 비티가 아니라 던져. 아니 왜 이래 이거 키가. 총을 쏴야 되겠다 그냥. 끝내. 오케이. 개오버 아니야 이거. 왜 안 던지는 거야 도대체?
All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
물 한잔하고.
I'm impressed, Sam. Not many people would have even attempted this. May I have a look? Not a scratch on it, and the tar inside is safe and secure. You
완벽하지?
do not disappoint, my friend. Now, connect me to the chiral network. That's
Okay.
where my studies will truly begin.
진화 발생 생물학자. 그레네이드 런처? 유탄 아니야 그러면? 근데 저거는 살상용이겠지?
Thank you. It goes without saying, but I am convinced that the tar is related to the BTs and the Deathstranding. After all, both it and Timefall are the defining features of the post-stranding ecosystem. Sudden environmental changes such as these invariably lead to the extinction of organisms that fail to adapt. Those that do adapt do so by virtue of enhancers, the regions of DNA that grant successful organisms their advantages. These genetic factors are the key to evolution. But there are genes which have the opposite effect, those which disadvantage organisms. Extinction factors, as they have been called. These are the seeds of advancement and obsolescence. Such factors may lie dormant within us all, a choice waiting to be made. For every being since the advent of life itself. If so, then ancient proof may hide deep within the tar, evidence of these genetic decisions that may aid us in navigating our current crossroads. In any event, thanks to you, I can now study the composition of the tar in greater detail. I'll make sure to share any interesting results with you later.
Well done, Sam. You furthered our research into the Deathstranding in ways you cannot imagine. Thank you again for bringing in Mama's body, as well as that ammonite. Speaking of which, my analysis of its umbilical cord is proceeding apace. I've been comparing the data against some of our restored archives. Anyway, would you mind returning to my lab? Preparations are finally complete for the chiral relay integration. If you could collect the necessary materials for the restoration work and bring them here, I would be most grateful.
오케이.
Good morning, Sam.
아 이거 올 때마다 거슬려. 저 BT.
Thank you, Sam. In reclaiming our past, we've uncovered a number of vital clues.
뭔데?
Don't worry, I just got back. We have time. When you met with Mama, You experienced a strong antigen-antibody reaction, correct?
There was a BT in the room.
There was, but something else may have been causing it. I've discovered large quantities of chiral matter in Mama as well. Not just the usual kind that collects on our skin or on our suits. It's in all her cells. Cells that are no longer active. The BT you encountered there was special. It was her child, but also her own soul. Somehow, her car and half failed to separate. They must have remained connected through the umbilical cord. It's the only explanation.
Is that why I didn't get a bruise where she touched me?
Yes, and there's more.
10 seconds to cardiac arrest.
엥?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I modified the log times. Headquarters will have no record of what we say.
뭐야?
Look, a message from Dead Man. It came
얘도
via
약간
umbilical
의심하나 보네,
cord.
본부를.
Sam, I'm sorry. You deserve to know what you were carrying. But I couldn't risk Die Hardman finding out about the case. So I had no choice but to keep it off the books. You've got to keep this between us. We still don't know if the director can be trusted. The umbilical cord was taken from Bridget Strand.
브리짓 스트랜드?
Moved it in secret. The cord wasn't attached to a fetus. It was outside her body. She asked me to take care of it. Said it was the key to unlocking the Death-Stranding. But she insisted that I never tell the director.
아, 대통령도
The court shows
의심하고
no
있었네?
sign of
국장을.
decomposition or necrotization. Almost as if it's frozen in time. I thought Hartman might be able to make sense of it, so I had it hidden with your cargo at Mountain Knot City.
좋아요.
Dead Man's observations were accurate. It's just like Mama's corpse.
What do you mean?
I mean, they share a very unique property. Both contain large amounts of chiralium in their cells. In other words, the president's cord was somehow connected to the beach, and that allowed it to escape the flow of time. I've put together the bones of a theory. It's patchy, but worth sharing, I think. Life on Earth has been rocked by many extinctions, great and small, including the Big Five. And if you examine the Earth's strata, its history, if you will, you'll find chiralium deposits that can be dated to each. What if the manifestation of beaches and other associated phenomena correspond to extinction-level events?
You mean?
Yes. Our Death-Stranding could just be the latest of many. The records and research you helped us to recover strongly suggest that we are in the middle of the sixth extinction.
여섯 번째 멸종이 온다는 거구만.
Come on.
You know what this is, yes?
A frozen mammoth from 10,000 years ago.
Correct. And this?
The Iceman from 5,300 years ago.
They both have the same umbilical cords.
응?
Bullshit.
Humor me. What if the mammoth and the Iceman weren't frozen?
You're saying time stopped for them just like it did for Mama?
Unfortunately, all these specimens were lost in the Death-Stranding, so there's no way to examine the genuine articles, but some fragments of data did survive. With the aid of the chiral network, we may be able to piece together something more concrete using Evo-Devo tech. All right, how's this? A dinosaur from 65.5 million years ago. Umbilical cord, not decomposed.
Only mammals have umbilical cords.
No. Only mammals have umbilical cords used for childbirth. This
틀리면 저를
is something
깎아버려.
else. Call it a strand from the other side. I propose that mammalian umbilici are a sort of mimesis of the strand that then evolved over time. We shouldn't assume that everything about a death stranding is detrimental to life. Trilobites, ammonites, dinosaurs, the mammoth, the iceman, all preserved as if frozen in time, all, without exception, found with strands, which is to say that all may have been connected to the beach. And this, when viewed in the context of the extinction entity, EE theory, leads me to surmise that organisms with strands are in fact
멸종체 역할을 한다고?
entities. You see, Sam, EEs are connected to the beach via their strands, and it is through this connection that they somehow bring about a death stranding.
So you're saying Bridget was an extinction entity?
It's far too soon to say anything for certain, and since you burned her body, we may never know.
Higgs said Amelie's an EE, and she doesn't have dooms like the rest of us.
Sam, think. Assume that President Strand was an EE. Isn't it possible that her daughter is too? At the very least, Higgs may hope as much now that the president is unavailable.
So he kidnaps her for EE powers or whatever to cause a mass extinction.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. I doubt a single EE is powerful enough to cause a death stranding. Assuming
멸종체가 여러 개가
is an
있나?
EE.
Well, Higgs sure thinks she's got what it takes.
Indeed. And we need to get her back as soon as possible.
1 minute remaining. Please hold on to something secure.
Ah, this one is real. Sam, go west.
How do you want me to handle Die Hardman?
With your customary reserve. Nothing good will come of him learning of our suspicions. Whatever else is going on, we still need the chiral network.
Right.
Activating lab security measures. 5, 4,
좋아요 많이 주네.
2, 1.
아멜리가 저렇게 주구장창 빨간 옷만 입고 다니는 것도 나중에 이유가 나올라나?
It's time, Sam. When you're ready, proceed to the shore of the tar belt and begin work on the chiral relay. Once it's ready, use the Cupid to bring it online. The necessary materials are prepped for you. Supplies are limited, so handle them with care. You'll be carrying a lot, too. All things considered, this might be one of your hardest runs to date.
아씨 그래?
Hartman knows more about the site
겁나
than I do,
겁주네.
so he'll take it from here. It's about time for his wake-up call anyway.
걔 안 일어나는데.
Stand clear.
아 됐네.
Right. About that way station. The site we have chosen was an original candidate for the way station we lost to the tar belt. Ironically, we suspended construction because we deemed it a little too unstable and not worth the risk. But this time, it's our best shot. So let's hope we weren't right to change horses in midstream. Fortunately for us, the foundation we laid down is still intact. All you have to do is transport the necessary materials to the site and finish the job. I'm afraid it's the only way we can expand the network further west and rescue Amelie. We're counting on you, Sam.
오케이. 어쨌든 배송만 하면 된다 이거지? BT 냄새가 나는데 여기 왠지 가다 보면 비 올 것 같은데. 쎄하죠? 이거 봐, 눈 온다. 비 온다. 여기 딱 나오기 좋은 어? 딱 나오기 좋은 곳인데 이거? 이리로 그냥 쭉 가도 되겠다. 이쪽으로 나갈 수가... 여기 뭐야? 이거 완전 절벽인데? 일로 못 가겠다. 일로 넘어가야겠는데? 뒤로 가서? 노래 뭐야? 미친. 아, 노래 너무 좋아. 오씨, 화물 상했겠다 이거. 아이. 여기가 그 빛이 아니야? 여기도 바다인 것 같은데? 저 너머에 도시가 있는 것 같아. 뭐가 보여?
Sam, you should be nearing the old building site.
여긴가?
For the terminal and submit your materials for processing. Sam, you need to get those materials processed in order to finish the Cairo relay.
뭘 처리해? 그냥 하면 되는 거 아니야? 카이랄 네트워크를 확장하고 타르 벨트를 건너세요. 스킬드 딜리버러.
Good job, Sam. Now access the terminal and bring the relay online.
중계기를 작동시켜라. 오케이. 카이랄 중계기가 UCA 가입했습니다. 뭐가 어떻게 되는 건데 그러면? 다른 플레이의 구조물을 이용할 수 있습니다.
And with that, we're all linked up. Once you cross the tar belt, the end will be in sight. We're this close to Emily, to America's second
여기가 바다가 아니라 타르벨트였구나.
The staff we're sending will start by building a safe house. Over time, they'll expand their operations and establish a new facility. In doing so, they'll carry on the legacy of the brave souls lost to the tar. All thanks to you, Sam. Now, let's figure out how to get you across this tar belt.
뭐야? 생각 미리 안 해놨어? 뭐야 이거? 탈을 통해 저 세상의 물건을 소환하기?
The only way west is through that. To make matters worse, I don't believe your PCC is capable of building anything that will get you across. There must be a way. We can't give up, not with what's at stake. We'll see if we can't think of something here. But considering everything you've been through, I wouldn't be surprised
아니.
if you've already got a few ideas of your own.
야, 그건 네가 해. 뭐 죄다 나한테 시키냐 이건? 어? 네가 해. 이걸 어떻게 건너? 짚라인도 안 되고 배가 있는 것도 아니고. 이거 어떻게 건너? 혹시 여기 BT를 잡아 죽여가지고 여기 타르가 다 없어지게 해야 되는 그런 건가? 이거 뭐야 이거? 뛰라는 거야 일로? 왠지 간판이 그냥 들어가라고 하는 것 같은데? 그거 아닌가? 날 삼켰다 뱉으면 되는 거 아니야? 타르가? 어? 어? 오, 이런 건 처음 봤어. 이런 것도 되는 거구나. 이 플레이어의 영혼. 연결되었습니다. 오. 더 많은 시설을 공유할 수 있다. 신기하다. 이건 내 거고. 이 사람. 연결. 이런 게 되네? 우와, 뭐야, 이거. 신기해. 연결되었습니다. 이러고 절로 건너가면 되는 거 아니야? 못 가나 봐. 여기서 더 못 가나 보다. 뭐지? 이건 난가? 이건 나다. 오. 뭐지? 저장하자. 포기하지 마. 여기 가서 싸워야 되는 건가? BT랑? 여기서 BT를 잡으면 이 타르벨트에 물이 다 빠진다. 뭔가 이런 것도 가능하지 않을까. 얘네를 죽여야 되니까 그냥 잡혀야 돼. 그냥 어디야? 빨리 잡히는 게 비비 신상이 좋겠죠? 일로 가야 되는 건가? 점프대가 여기 왜 있지? 여기 왠지 BT 밭인 것 같은데 여기가? 맞아 여기? 푸샤. 여러분 저 왔어요. 소통해요. 그래 잡아 날 잡아. 한번 당하게. 그렇지. 잡아뜨려. 잡아뜨려. 빨리 끌려가. 그렇지. 뭐야 이거? 아니 이거 바다로 가면 어떡해 이거? 어? 우와! 뭐야 이거 3마리야? 아니 씨. 어쨌든 얘네를 다 잡아야 되는 것 같은. 얘네를 잡으면 이제 타르벨트가 그거 되겠지? 어딨어 얘네? 저기 있다. 어씨 실수. 빵. 얘 피 엄청 많은데? 우와, 날라댕겨. 오, 이거 뭐야 이거? 올라가자, 올라가자. 헬프. 이 도움 요청 아니었어? 왜 도발만 하지? 우와, 꽝. 맞았냐? 어딨어? 뭐야, 어쩌라는 거야, 자꾸 들어가면. 지금.
Can't say I would have ever thought of that. Well done, Sam. With you out there giving it your all, there's hope for us yet.
와, 미친놈 아니야? 지금 이 상황에. 아, 여기 쟤네 죽이는 게 아니구나. 어우, 짜. 그냥 가야 되는 거구만. 절로. 널 죽이는 게 아니네. 어쩐지 더럽게 피가 많더라. 우와. 그러니까 이제 타르의 BT들 만나면은 타르벨트에서 이렇게 과거 건물들이 올라오니까 그걸 우와. 그걸 이제 건너서 가라 이거구만. 뛰어 점프. 우와, 미쳤어. 오. 쉣. 왜 못 먹냐? 점프. 그러게, 나 그러면 이렇게 그냥 오면 안 되는데. 저 화물들 다 날아갈 텐데. 뭐야, 저기 빨간색. 쟤 뭐지? 우와. 어? 에밀리야. 아멜리. 아멜리가 왜 여기 있냐? 쟤 뭐해 여기서? 어?